Welcome to ESL New Student Orientation at Nashville State Community College. This activity has two sections. In the first section, we'll talk about campus information and resources for you. In the second section, we'll talk about the different degrees you can get and how to manage your class time. Section 1. Campus information and resources. Nashville State campuses. Nashville State is one college with many campuses. Even though you may have classes on different campuses, you are still going to the same school. Think about Walmart. Walmart has many locations, but each location is the same company. Nashville State has more than 8,000 students, but you may not see all of them at your campus. The campuses are Whitebridge, Southeast, Humphreys County, Dixon, Clarksville, and East Davidson. The first two resources are the library and tutoring services. You can find the library website directly from the NSCC website. On the library page, you can find their virtual hours, chat with a librarian online, on the phone, or in a video call, and also check out laptops to use during the semester. We also offer services in the Learning Center, like help with your writing, finding a tutor, and learning about technology skills from the Tech Tutor. Tutors at Nashville State are free, so please use them to help you. You can find them on the Learning Center page on the website under the Current Students tab. This is the Nashville State website. Click the Library tab at the top to open the library homepage. This is the library homepage. Here, you can search for books and articles, talk to a librarian, or find contact information and hours. There are other services too, like scheduling a time to pick up a book you need. We also have technology services to help you be successful in online and virtual learning. The help desk can help you with your technical problems if things don't work like they're supposed to. This is different from the Tech Tutor. The Tech Tutor helps teach you skills to use new technology. We also offer a laptop loan program. A loan is something you give for a short time and want back later. If you meet the requirements, you can borrow a laptop from the college for a semester to do your work online. We also have computer labs on campus. Due to COVID-19, you need to contact the Learning Center to make an appointment. You can also print documents on campus. Each student gets $15 of printing credit per year included in the tuition. This is a lot of credit, and you probably won't use it all. Advising is one of your greatest resources. Each student has an advisor. Advisors can answer questions about your major, help you choose your major, or help you change your major. You meet with your advisor every semester to choose classes for the next semester. You usually have one advisor for your whole degree, but you can request a new one if you need to. The records office is where your final grades and transcripts are kept. If you have a question about your final grade after a semester has ended, you can talk to the records office about it. You can also request an official transcript here, which is very important if you are transferring to university. This is the office where you apply to graduate. You can't graduate unless you apply to graduate. The Office of Financial Aid is the office which helps you decide how to pay for school. In order to get financial aid, you need to fill out the government form FAFSA. FAFSA stands for Free Application for Federal Student Aid. You complete a FAFSA every year that you want to go to school. After you fill out the FAFSA, you can check the status in your My NSCC account. You may get offered an award, which is money. An award can be a loan, which is borrowing money, or a grant, which is free money. This is a learning checkpoint. Click on the sentence that is true. A campus is a different school. You have to pay for a tutor. You must apply for financial aid every year. There are different places to find student information on the website. First, you need to log in. Click on Login at the top of the page. These are 3 different places to log in. Each place gives you different information. My NSCC is the website for all of your student business. D2L is where you find your class website. However, you must wait until the first day of class to see the class website. The Student Toolbox has videos to help you be a student. If you're confused about something, use the Student Toolbox to learn. Your login information for each of these pages is the same: your A number and password. This is where you log into your My NSCC student email. To log in, use your @my.nscc.edu email address. The password is the same as the other logins. Section 2, Degrees and Class Management. We have more than 70 degrees and certificates in 3 different kinds of programs. This is a lot to choose from. Make sure you talk to your advisor to figure out what you want to study. You can always change your mind later. The first 2 types of programs are associate degrees. Associate of Science and Associate of Arts are transfer degrees. This means you will take classes that will transfer to credits at a university later. The Associate of Applied Sciences degree is more like a work degree. You will take classes that help you to be prepared to get a job right away. Both of these degree programs take 2 years of full-time study. This means that if you are part-time, it will take more than 2 years to complete. It's important to know the difference between transfer degrees and work degrees. The classes can be very different. Talk to your advisor to make sure you are in the right degree program. The third type of program is a technical certificate. This is not a degree. A technical certificate is something you can add to your current job or education, and they are usually in very specific topics. It is much shorter than an associate degree with only 9 to 12 months of study. What do you want to do when you finish your studies here? Choosing your major can be a difficult decision to make. If you are not sure what to choose right away for your major, talk to your advisor. It's important that you always communicate your plans with your advisor and change your major officially at the college. Your financial aid awards will only pay for classes in your major. For example, if you major in engineering, financial aid will not pay for a photography class. To find the current list of programs we offer, go to the NSCC website. Then, click on the Academics tab. From here, click on the Degrees and Certificates tab to find the full list. This is a learning checkpoint. Which associate degrees are for transferring to university? True or false? Financial aid will usually pay for any class you want to take. Let's talk about credit hours. Credits, credit hours, and hours are the same thing. Credit hours are the way colleges measure how much you have studied. In the U.S., you need 60 credit hours for an associate's degree. 1 credit hour means 1 hour in the classroom per week. Credit hours are not exactly the amount of time you spend in school. There is also homework time. 1 ESOL class is 3 credit hours. That means you will spend 3 hours per week in the classroom for 1 class. For every 1 hour of class, there are 2 hours of homework. So, for a 3 credit hour class, there will be 6 hours of homework per week. 3 hours in class plus 6 hours of homework means 9 hours of work per week for 1 class. Depending on your situation and your financial aid award, you will decide how many classes to take per semester. You could be a part-time student, which means you take 11 or less credit hours per semester. It's about 1, 2, or 3 classes per semester. Many of our students are part-time because it's easier for them. This also means you will spend more semesters finishing your degree. A part-time student in an associate degree program may take 3 years to finish. You could also be a full-time student. Full-time means you take 12 to 17 credit hours per semester, or 4 or 5 ESOL classes. This means you will finish your program in 2 years, but you will spend about 40 hours a week just being a student. Sometimes your financial aid award will tell you if you should be part-time or full-time. If you are a Tennessee Promise student, you must be full-time to receive the award. Tennessee Reconnect students can be part-time, but you must take at least 6 credits per semester, which is 2 classes. A Pell Grant is free money and it has no requirements. You can be full-time or part-time with a Pell Grant. This is a learning checkpoint. If you take 2 ESOL classes next semester, how many credit hours will you be taking? True or false? Tennessee Promise students must be enrolled full-time, 12 or more credit hours per semester. What are your next steps? Make an appointment with your advisor. You can find who your advisor is in My NSCC. Your advisor will help you choose your classes and make your schedule. Please click the link to the form on the page so we know you finished this activity. When you're done, you may close this window. This is the end of the new student orientation.